Welcome to day 1 and day 2 of Clutter to Clarity. Over the next 30 days, we're going to work together to create clarity in your home and create more space. So our minds and our homes and everything will be more clear. It's not going to be easy. There's going to be tough days. There's going to be easy days. There's going to be big jobs and little jobs. It's up to you what you make of it. But what this challenge is not, it should not be stressful. It is not meant to bring you down or make you feel bad. I don't want you to feel any guilt or shame if you have a really messy space, if you have a hard time letting go of things. All of that is normal. Take it day by day. Do what you're mentally capable of doing each day, and just have fun with it. Every little bit that we clean up is going to be super helpful. Every space in our home that gets a little bit more clear is going to help that space in our mind expand and open up as well. As I've said a million times, our space is a direct reflection of what's going on in our mind. So that's why we're doing this, so that we can create space, more calm, more present. How to approach this challenge, how you approach the challenge is going to be a little bit different for everybody. Some of the jobs may take 10-15 minutes, and while other ones might take all day. It's up to you how much time and effort you have to put into it, and what you want to get out of it. It's not going to be easy. There will be easy days, there will be hard days, but again, don't stress, don't judge yourself, take away the shame, and just try to have fun with it and think of the end result. What are you going to get out of this? How are you going to feel when you walk in the door and you see clarity, you see a clean space, everything's organized? Or maybe it's a little messy, but you know that in 5 minutes everything can go back in its order because it all has a home to go to, and your kids can help, your family can help. So our first challenge for this 30-day Clutter to Clarity course, it's going to take place today, and you can work on it over the weekend. And you might be disappointed because you want to jump in and start cleaning, but I want you to do these 2 things first before you start cleaning anything. And then I will give you a little challenge if you're up for cleaning this weekend. First, I want you to walk around your home and assess. Take a piece of paper, go room to room, and give each room a rating of from 1 to 10. 1 being it's perfect, everything's in order, not a problem, it's clean, it's good. 5 being, it's not perfect, but it's livable, I don't mind it. And then 10 being really cluttered, I need to clean this space. I don't like going in this room, it causes me anxiety and stress. Do that for each room, and then take a look at your assessment. Then we're gonna look at the rooms that hit the highest on the scale, the 8s, the 9s, the 10s, even the 7s. And what I want you to do is, of those rooms, which rooms would you like to tackle first? I could give you specific room by room instructions, and I probably will throughout the challenge, but for the most part, I want you to decide where you want to put your time and energy. What rooms do you need to clean? What rooms cause you the most stress? Think about, what rooms does your family use the most? Is it the living room, your office? Are you having trouble getting work done because your desk is a mess? Do you hate cooking because your kitchen cabinets and countertops are always cluttered and it drives you crazy? Look at the rooms that will best serve you and your family, and maybe start there. They may be the hardest rooms, but it's up to you where you want to start. Do you want to start easy? You want to start hard? Totally up to you. This whole challenge is up to you and what you're comfortable with, because I don't want anyone to overthink or overstress. But this is a good way, doing this assessment, to see where we need to focus most of our attention. Once you have chosen that, that's step 1. The other thing I would like you to do this weekend, and it might sound cheesy, but I want you to write a letter to your stuff, a breakup letter to all your stuff. So this is going to sound cheesy, but it's really hard to let go of things. Obviously, if you have piles of clutter, you're having trouble letting go. So we're going to write a breakup letter this weekend. We're going to say, "Dear Clutter," or you can say, "Dear Stuff," or "Dear Shit that lays on my floor and drives me crazy." I don't care what you say. Just address it like a letter. First, you're gonna tell your stuff what you love about it. Maybe you're decluttering your closet. You're gonna say, dear clothing that is taking up space in my closet, I really loved when I bought you 10 years ago before I had children. Now I understand you don't fit and you probably never will. Dear items that were passed down to me from my grandmother that are collecting dust in my basement. I love you and I appreciate the sentiment, but I feel bad you're just sitting in my basement. Whatever, say thank you, tell them what you love about them, and then you're gonna write what you want instead. So the next part of your letter is gonna be in the positive. I am choosing a life that is more simple. I'm choosing a more clean environment. I'm choosing to clear my space in order to clear my mind. I desire more time to travel or more time to spend with my kids and not cleaning. Or I desire to have a clean house so that I can come home and just be with my family. Whatever it is, it's up to you. So dear stuff, thank it, what you appreciate, love about it, because at one time you did love something about it, and then why you want to let it go and what you want instead. Sign it. And now, as we do the challenge, it's going to be a lot easier for you to say goodbye and get rid of things because you know your why. You know why you're doing this. It's not just like, I'm decluttering because Bobbi-Jo told me I had to, or I joined this challenge. Now you know your why. Your why is to come home to a clean space that makes you happy so you can just sit down and play with your kids and not clean or look around and get stressed. Anyway, so those two things I want you to do this weekend, and once we're done, then go to the next video that says day 2, and it will have your first challenge. Good luck.